Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mumma. This is a daily reading for the 11th of April 2020. Things for being here. It's Easter Saturday, if you've lost track of days. Yeah, we're really realizing, and what I'm feeling the most about this time is timelessness, present moments. Days are kind of irrelevant, yeah. Time is kind of irrelevant, yeah. Just to be with oneself in each moment, coming back to presence, coming back to self, coming back to a connection to universal consciousness constantly. I'm going to use these chimes to clear out energy before I begin the reading. Just feel into your body, your connection to now, your connection to everything. Starting with your connection to yourself. Breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your nose. Grab the Osho deck again today. It just keeps calling to me. So I apologize if this deck, if it doesn't vibe with you, but it gives me my clearest messages. And it's very connected to the spiritual, which is what I'm hearing over and over again, our connection to whatever that means for us. Our connection to universal consciousness, the collective unconscious, is what's most important right now, which is what can keep us grounded, centered, and allow us to have the ability to move through this challenging time with ease. We have the King of Fire, the Creator, solar plexus energy, feeling into your own empowered nature. That fire, where are you putting your creative fire? Are you putting it in anger, in resistance towards authority and towards what's going on, the official narrative of the moment? Or are you using that creative fire in positive ways, in truth-telling, and connecting to how you view our connection to all that is? What does the Creator mean for you? What does it mean? This is what we're experiencing right now. We have the moon in Scorpio at the moment, and it's got a very strong aspect to Neptune. It's trine Neptune at the moment, so there's a lot of watery energy, a lot of psychic energy around at the moment. You really can be really attuned to your feelings and the emotional undercurrents right now, as well as those of everyone else's. This is Scorpio energy, trusting that yes, we live in very uncertain times, and there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of burning through old ways of being. A lot of our feelings could really come to the surface right now, and you may not be ready for the enormity of what you're feeling. The thing is, though, if we continually deny our feelings through squashing them with food, alcohol, drugs, whatever, drug of choice, shopping, online shopping, then there's no healing, there's no growth. There is a deep need with this moon in Scorpio to express your feelings today. If you've got someone that you can really connect with vulnerably today, it's going to really, really serve you. You have the ability to burn through old, outworn, habitual patterns today that are no longer serving you. This is what this can do. I'm going to read the toWeR card because it's what we are all experiencing. Then we can soften, once we realize the energy of this, the energy that nothing is ever going to be the same again, we can relax and be like the eagle, feel into the bigger picture of the universe and the fact that we are infinite beings having this physical experience. These are not easy times. These are challenging times. It's a time of awakening. Okay. The card shows a tower being burned, destroyed, blown apart, and a man and a woman are leaping from it, not because they want to, but because they have no choice. And right now, we don't have a choice but to wake up. It is time for huge awakenings on the planet. In the background is a transparent, meditating figure representing the witnessing consciousness, being the observer and trusting in the universe, trusting in the perfection of anything that's happening in any given moment. You might feel pretty shaky right now, as if the earth is rocking beneath your feet. Your sense of security is being challenged, and the natural tendency is to try and hold on to whatever you can. But this inner earthquake is both necessary and tremendously important. If you allow it, you will emerge from the wreckage stronger and more available for new experiences. After the fire, the earth is replenished. After the storm, the air is clear. Try to watch the destruction with detachment, almost as if it were happening to somebody else. Say yes to the process by meeting it halfway. What meditation does slowly, a good shout of a master unexpectedly in the situation where the disciple was asking a question, the master jumps and shouts or hits him or throws him out of a door or jumps over him. These methods were never known. It was purely the very creative genius of Matu. He made many people enlightened. Sometimes it looks so hilarious. He threw a man from a window from a 2-story house, and the man had come to ask on what to meditate. And Matu not only threw him, but he jumped after him, fell on him and sat on his chest, and he said, "Got it?" And the poor fellow said, "Yes, because if you say no, he may beat you or something else. It is enough. His body is fractured." And Matu, sitting on his chest, says, "Got it." And in fact, he got it because it was so sudden, out of the blue, he could never have conceived it. It's pretty intense. But yeah, sometimes we need this kick up the bum by the universe to shock ourselves out of stagnancy, to shock us so much about how controlled we have been in the past. We are all waking up to this. A lot of us have been awake to this for a while, for a long time. But for those of us who haven't, this is what it feels like right now. For all of us, it's uncomfortable. But for those of us that have been on this what's the word? I want to find the right word. Who have been awakened earlier, are able to better detach from what's happening right now and focus on what we need to focus on. And this is the creator energy. This is about creating ourselves anew because of this, because of our innate trust our in-depth trust of the universe that everything is perfect. We're making ourselves into a masterpiece when we allow this energy, this tower moment, to shake us, to really let ourselves look at ourselves and understand. For example, for me at the moment, I have such a strong resistance to authority. But if I put all my energy there, I do not have the energy I need. I'm giving my power away, actually, because I'm focusing on that and pushing against it. So I'm actually giving my power away to those that I am feeling angry with, the powers that be. Everyone is a masterpiece. We're slowly creating ourselves into a work of art. We need to drop the idea of actually becoming someone and allow ourselves to feel into the perfection of who we are now. I'm hearing a Michael Franti lyric. Every flower has a right to be blooming. Stay human. We have the whole of creation inside of us. We are perfection personified. We just need to trust that the universe has our back. Take a leap into our own healing today. Allow these deep emotions to come to the surface. Allow ourselves to burn through and release anything that's not serving us. It's really time to express your own fire, your own truth. Find your voice. This trust card is all about uncertainty. We don't know where we're going to land when we take a leap. But understanding that the universe has our back, that everything is for our own individual growth. We let go, we release, we trust, we leap, we allow ourselves to feel the earth shifting beneath our feet. This is all about trusting life, trusting in the bigger picture. This is happening for a reason. Are we going to push against it or allow ourselves to become a masterpiece? We are a masterpiece now. Allow ourselves to become the observer of this masterpiece that is unfolding. The play, which is life. That's all I have. I love you all so much. Take great care. Love each other more. The most important thing we can do right now is to drop into our hearts and just continue to come from a place of love.